We would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet today and pay our respects to the elders past and present. We extend our respect to the Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander colleagues and guests who are present today. Hello, my name is Penelope Manning. Welcome to the CP Achieve webinar series. We invite people to write questions directly into the chat so we can answer these at the end of the session. You can also ask questions in any way that you communicate during the question time at the end. Also, a note for the audience, we are not using very many slides because we want you to be able to see us while we communicate. We know that some people need visuals in order to understand, so please let Megan know if you would like a copy of today's transcript or a summary that includes visual supports. Finally, we would like to acknowledge that our group are funded by a grant from state trustees. I am 26 years old and I live on my own with the help of my jets. The name of our group is One Group, Our Voices. We have 5 members and we have regular meetings. Brenton and Shirls will explain later what we do at our meetings. We all have the opportunity to contribute to naming our group. The members of One Group, Our Voices are myself, Penny, Brody, Brenton, Shirls and Megan who runs the meetings. You will hear from Brody, who is going to tell you about how we contribute using AAC and what it is like using AAC. Brenton and Shirls will discuss what we do in our group. The reason we formed this group was to specifically promote involvement of AAC users to help with research projects. We meet every 3 weeks over Zoom for about an hour.
Brody will talk about being an AAC user. Brody, would you like to show everyone your device or do you want Megan to play your video?
Would you like to show everyone your device? You would? Would you like to show everybody? Okay. Looking up.
Hello, my name is Brodie Shaw.
And now I'll show everybody the videos, Brody, of what you said about being an AAC user.
I use this device to talk. Please be patient while I write.
Girls, you might have to unmute.
Brenton. Brenton.
Hello, my name is Brenton, and I will be presenting about what we all do in One Group, Our Voice. What do we do in one group? Our voice. One. We speak about how you would speak to someone with special communication needs. Two. We listen to the speaker who presents research projects. The group gives them information to help other people. This information is put into their study. Three. We give information about the best way to ask the group questions. Four. We meet every 3 weeks on Zoom to discuss agenda items. Five. We tell people about how we use AAC to communicate. Six. We speak with our group about how people with AAC can communicate and show others how people with a disability can be included in research. Seven. We speak about how we are treated differently because we use a communication device. People think our communication devices are used to play games. Eight. We try to educate people about using AAC. 9. We are trying to raise awareness in the community. And we made videos of ourselves using our AAC devices to show people this is how we communicate. Here are some of the topics we have covered. One. Made a video on why should people join our advisory group. We set out all the positives about this, giving our opinions, sharing ideas, being with a group with others that communicate in the same way. 2. Made a video explaining what we do in the group. It was to give others an idea of what we do. 3. We talked about why it is important to include people with AAC in research. This makes them feel valued, give good opinions, includes their views which are good. 4. Talked about the group's name. One group, our voice dash, wanted to make sure we all were happy with this. 5. Made a profile about each of us so researchers will have some information about us. The profile explained about how each of us communicate and how we can best communicate. This included the things that will help us to communicate. 6. Talked about what AAC users need so they can participate in the group. time, support, confidence to share opinions. The researchers James, who works with people with interest with physical activity. James wanted to know our lived experience about this. 9. Talked about the best way to have questions written so we can give good feedback. Tell me about an occasion when you participated in a community-based physical activity. We talked about why people with a disability often work alone and not in groups, so this question by the researcher needed to be fixed. And writing a journal as a group we gave our opinions about what should be in the journal. Opinions are powerful. It takes time to communicate using AAC. Sometimes it is hard to access AAC. We all communicate differently with AAC. Problems we have as AAC users. Social isolation was a big concern. Thank you for listening. Over to you, Shirls.
Hi, my name is Shirls. I facilitate the meetings and make sure everyone is given a chance to speak. One group our voice is to make sure the research teams are accessible and inclusive. The researchers to include research partners who know AAC. We decide on the language we want people to use. For example, do we want other researchers to say, non-verbal, non-speaking, AAC user? We come up with what we want researchers to know if they are going to work with people with AAC. The researchers are to learn that AAC users can be part of groups and therefore know how to work with AAC users. This will in turn promote more inclusivity and show that people of all abilities are able to have a say. All the advisors are given a chance to express their opinions and communicate in their own way. In addition to the journal article, we are creating an inclusive research toolkit. This toolkit will give researchers the knowledge they need to include AAC users in their research. It contains all of the things that Brenton mentioned that we have worked through together. The toolkit will be available in the new year. You can contact CP Achieve if you would like access to it. We are looking for more AAC users to get involved at CP Achieve. You can be a research participant in research studies or a research partner who helps researchers be more inclusive, like us. Contact Sebastian. Her details are on the slide and Megan will put Sebastian's details in the chat. If you have questions for CP Achieve that aren't related to being an AAC user, you can contact CP Achieve at the details on this slide. Thank you for listening. Now we will take questions. Please type them in the chat box. We are happy to answer questions, but it takes us time, so please wait quietly while we answer. If we run out of time, please email us your questions and we will get back to you as soon as possible.
Charles, we have one question so far. Do you want to Dr. Don Pickering says, thank you, Penny, Brody, Brenton, and Shirls for your insights into your We have a lot to learn. Which groups of researchers have you found most receptive to your ideas of inclusion of AAC users?
Brenton.
You saying Penny?
Brenton.
Oh, Brenton. Brenton, do you have any ideas about that question? It might be a bit tricky because the researchers, all the researchers we've worked with have been through CP Achieve. So we haven't really worked with different groups of researchers. Jacqueline says, thank you for the wonderful presentation. What are some advice you can give to researchers who are thinking of involving AAC users that will help better support their participation in research projects, either as research partners or participants? That's a good question. So do you have advice for researchers?
Is
that Penny? Penny, do you have advice for researchers? Did you have something you wanted to say, Penny? I have an idea while you're typing, Penny. Why don't I get the list of advice that you all came up with in the meeting where we talked about that? Okay, I'll do that while you type, Penny. I found it. So Penny, do you want me to say it now or do you want me to wait until after you answer? So you just tell me yes. Do you want me to say it now? Okay. And then you, like, I have a feeling you'll call out when I get to ones that you agree with anyway. So this group said, what should researchers know about you before they meet you? And the major theme was don't underestimate us. And then we asked, another suggestion that I think was yours, Penny, was make us feel welcome. So that included take the time to listen to us, take the time to know me, be patient when I'm communicating, be friendly and ask me questions about myself, and make it safe for me. We talked about what make it safe meant, and it meant those other things, like showing that you're willing to wait and be patient and take the time to get to know people. I muted myself. Do you have more that you're working on adding, Penny?
I think Brenton's got his hand up.
Yeah, that's fine. Shirls will get it. Penny, did you have more that you wanted to answer? Shirls, did you see Brenton? I wasn't sure if you saw because you were looking at the chat.
Bear.
Brenton, what's your advice for researchers?
Take the time to listen to us as we have good opinions and just need to be heard. We can give good opinions, but sometimes we'll need to give our opinions in different ways.
Shirls was saying everyone probably has an answer to the question, what's your favorite part of being part of One Group Our Voice? Brody, what's your favorite part? We might have to list some things out and then you can tell us yes when you hear the thing you like.
Yeah, that would be good. We can do it that way.
Yeah.
Shirls, what are your ideas for what Brody might enjoy?
Fun.
It's fun. You actually, yeah, Brody, that's what you said in our recruitment video. And you're always asking if we're gonna have a party.
Yeah, Brody thinks it's fun.
Yeah. So Brody, is that is fun your favorite part or is it something else?
Back in the middle. Can you come look at me? Or back in the middle. Come on, back in the middle. Is fun your favorite part or is there something else? Fun being your favorite or something else? Fun being your favorite or something else?
I think it's
Fun being your favorite or something else? It's fun. Oh, something else. Okay. You got any other ideas, Shirls?
Well, Brenton's was giving opinions.
Do you like giving opinions or is it something else? Nope, something else.
Being around other AAC users.
You like being around other AAC users or is it something else? Being around others or something else? Being around others or something else? All right, something else.
about catching up with everybody.
Do you
What
like one? every 3 or 4 weeks, or is it something else? Do you like seeing everyone, or is it something else? Like seeing everyone or something else? It's something else?
I reckon, Brody, is it all of those things?
Is it all of the above or something else? Is it all of the above or something else?
You might have to go a bit slower, Molly.
All of the above or something else? All of the above? All of the above.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why you were like, I can't choose. Don't make me choose. All right.
Having a chat.
Sorry, who said that?
Having a chat.
Having a chat. Yeah. Is that one of Brody's favorite parts too?
Yeah.
All right, well, I reckon we're out of time. I've lost Deb on the screen. Oh, Brenton, was there something else you were going to say?
Meeting up with each other and giving an opinion. I feel important and valued.
Lovely. That's a lovely sentiment to end on, Brenton.